Hi, this is trepacer, and this is going to be my reaction review to the new Edge of Tomorrow trailer 2, starring Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. I'm so looking forward to this. This movie is, as I saw the first trailer, this just really grabbed my attention. It's, it has the catchphrase "Live, Die, and Repeat." And I think it comes out June 6th. Okay, by Warner Brothers. And what's the basic story of this is? I'll read it to you just as it says on superherohype.com. The action unfolds in the near future in which an alien race has hit the Earth in an unrelenting assault and beat by any military unit in the world. Lieutenant Colonel Dog Cage, as Tom Cruise, is an officer who has never seen a day of combat when he's unceremoniously dropped into what amounts to a suicide mission. Killed within minutes, Cage now finds himself inexplicably drawn into a time loop, forcing him to live out the same brutal combat over and over again, fighting and dying again and again. But with each battle, Cage becomes able to engage the adversaries with increasing skill alongside Special Forces warrior Rita Vertowski, that's Emily Blunt, and as Cage and Rita take the fight to enemies, each repeated encounter gets them one step closer to defeating the enemy. And that was a mouthful. Anyway, let's watch the second trailer. Let's see. And hopefully this won't, let's see, make this full screen. Hopefully. It's from the director of The Bourne Identity, which I think is Doug Liman, right? I think, hold on. Let's double check it. Doug Liman, I think. Right? Yeah, Doug Liman, yeah. Anyway, let's make this big, and hopefully there'll be no commercial. You're getting commercial for the Ray 2, which is okay. That's pretty cool. I'll let that play without the sound. Huh. Okay. Looks pretty good, the Ray 2. See how badass. I love the first Raid, so this one looks good too. So let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get out of that. Okay.
28 starts everywhere April 11th.
I'm going to tell you a story. At first, it's going to sound ridiculous. But the longer I talk,
We have to find the keys.
the more rational it's going to appear.
I can't believe you found coffee.
Sugar, right?
Yeah.
3.
How many times have we been here? How many times?
For me, it's been an eternity. The invasion will fail. We lose everything. I died within 5 minutes of landing on that beach, along with every other soldier.
How did you do that?
Come on!
Come find me when you wake up.
You do know what's happening to me.
What happened to you happened to me. You hijacked that power.
How do I control it?
You have to die. Every day. Keep coming here and I'll train you. Again. Your leg's broken.
No, I'm good.
Then we better start over.
Oh, come on. I'm not a soldier.
Of course not. You're a weapon. They want to conquer the rest of the world. Unless you change the outcome.
You're not important for what's out there.
How many times have we been here? What are you not telling me?
It's gonna be dark in a few hours.
We'll curl up by the fire and open a bottle of wine. We should just reset.
Okay, that was cool. Well, basically, it's basically like the first trailer, except, in the beginning of this one, Tom Cruise is basically talking about Emily Blunt's character, telling her, they look like they're in a farmhouse somewhere, and basically he's telling her, you're not going to believe this story I'm going to tell you. And he basically recounts the story about how he keeps dying, how they died within 5 minutes of landing on the beach. Him and everybody else died. And how he keeps dying and dying over and over again, and that Emily Blunt's character seems to be, although she does ask him how many times we've done this, so obviously she sort of remembers it because he keeps asking, you know, she tells him that the same scene you see in the first trailer where she says, "Come find me when you wake up," like she knows what's going to happen. Okay, so I don't know, that part I'm kind of unclear about. But I think, because it looks like, I thought it was just Tom Cruise's character that hijacked the power, but obviously she has to, maybe she's not remembering all of it, because it's kind of weird, because it seems like she does remember it, because she keeps telling him to come back every day and I'll train you. Although maybe she just says that even though she knows she's not going to remember it, he's going to have to explain it over and over again. Anyway, and then you see that great shot of him when he's running around like in a circle shooting, you know, and basically she tells him that he hijacked their power. And I tell you this, I don't know, there's something about this movie that's just feels great. I live, die, repeat. You know, just over and over again. You got to repeat the same thing, and he has to get better and to it so they can eventually win the war. Okay, so this trailer too just showed a few new things. Not much different from the first trailer, I think, but yeah, it was okay. So let's watch The Rock. I'll go for a 2 trailer thing, since this Edge of Tomorrow trailer didn't really have anything that much new. Let's go to, I want to see the trailer for Hercules. Okay, with The Rock. Okay, first trailer, sorry. Dwayne Johnson as Hercules. Let's see. Directed by Brett Ratner, who gave us X-Men Last Stand, but he did some other great movies. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Why are you giving me? Okay, here we go. Jesus, give me this whole explanation. Okay, and this is supposed to be 1 minute and 33 seconds. So let's go.
No matter how far you go, I can't escape his fate. Who are you? Are you a murderer? Are you a mercenary who turns his back on the innocent? We believe in you. We have faith in you. Remember the deeds you have performed. The things you have accomplished. Are you only the legend, or are you the truth? Behind the legend. Now, tell me, who are you?
Oh, that was brief, but memorable. That was kind of, that was cool. It showed basically, you know, that voiceover of the guy asking, "Who are you?" and then they show clips of The Rock doing these. You know, first they show him chained up, and then they show him going through these adventures. It looks like, and there's a cool shot of him fight a lion leaping out at him, and then you see him lift his head up, and he has the lion's, basically the lion's head. He's wearing it as like a hat, and then you see more shots of him battling things, and this looks epic. The Rock looks fantastic, and who's the girl in this movie who looks absolutely gorgeous? I'm trying to remember who the girl is in this movie. But basically, like, it's like more of a teaser. It just basically shows him going through these labors. They said before he was a legend and all this stuff. I guess this is all the stuff he did before he became a legend. Yeah. But anyway, it actually looks pretty good. I'm screaming and stuff, and like I say, Rock looks buff like a son of a bitch. But this looks good. Who's the Rebecca Ferguson? Maybe that's her. Anyway, They show him kissing some woman in this movie, but oh my God, it does look good. I definitely gotta check this out when it comes out. When does it come out? Okay, and it basically tells you The Rock's favorite was the Steve Reeves one that came from the 50s and 60s. Let's see, hold on. Let me try to think. Let's see. Oh, and this is basically going to be the story about him going through his 12 labors and a group of people that he had around him. And I guess he had to go through with the death of his family. Okay. Wait, no, like I said, look awesome. Looks like basically show him battling things, and I think at the end, it seems like he went through a tree to kill this giant boar. He's fighting this giant boar too as well. So I'm looking forward to a more fuller trailer. This is more like a teaser, but what of it so far that I've seen looks pretty good. So definitely going to see Edge of Tomorrow, definitely in June, and this movie The Rock, which I think I'm trying to remember when does this come out? Let's see, when does it come out? Okay, July 25th. Okay, definitely going to see that, and the Hercules, and Edge of Tomorrow. Let me know what you think of these two trailers, and you're definitely going to go see. I know I'm going to see them. Like I said, big Tom Cruise fan, especially Emily Blunt too. And that movie looks great. Sci-fi action, and I like the repeating stuff and learning and stuff, and see if they can defeat the enemy. And just, well, I love all Hercules movies anyway, and especially there's a very underrated comic book that Bob Layton did. I think it was Bob Layton that did it. Yeah, he did a Hercules miniseries back in I think it was in the 80s, or maybe it was the late 90s. A Hercules miniseries that was great, because I think Bob Layton was just an artist back then, but then he wrote it and drew it, and it was Hercules. I remember that, and it was great. And if The Rock acts like the Hercules did in that comic book, he's going to be fantastic in this. But I think already looking at this movie, it looks like it blows away that movie that came out with the Twilight guy earlier this year. Anyway, let me know what you think of these two movies, these two trailers. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is trepacer saying so long and take care.